So irrespective of where we fall on the continuum, so who will give excuse? Oh, I'm an introvert. Oh, that's why I don't talk. I don't make friends. Oh, I'm an extrovert. That's why I just make friends. Irrespective of where you fall on the introversion, extroversion spectrum, we all need friends. We all need someone else beyond ourselves. We all need to be, we all need to be known. We all need to be seen. We all need to be understood. We all need to be valued. We all need to be remembered, and we all need to be cared for. It doesn't matter whether you are the worst introvert or the worst extrovert. That does not take away from the humanity. The need for connection is very core, at the core, at the heart of our humanity. It's the way God wired us. It has nothing to do whether I'm a male, a female, whether I'm a Nigerian, American. We are created to relate with other human beings. And until we do, we have not started living. We're not created to be alone. We're created to feel known. We're created to feel seen. We're created to feel understood. We're created to feel valued. We're created to feel remembered. And we're created to feel cared for. And it is not carnal. Right? Some people might want to be spiritual and say, oh, that's carnal. I know, have some people used to tell me, oh, self-esteem, of the devils, the flesh. We should not have any self-esteem, self-confidence. It should be Jesus confident, Christ confident. That's ignorance, foolishness. That comes from people that are empty-headed. They don't know their left from their right. That's why the Bible says wisdom is a principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. You're get understanding. It's not this foolish zeal without knowledge. We were created that way. And until you meet that need, you can never be fulfilled. That's the way God created us. He created us like that before the fall. God himself said, Adam had not fallen. It is not good for man to be alone. God said it. There is no higher law than that. It is not good for man to feel unknown. It is not good for man to feel unseen. It is not good for man to feel ununderstood. It is not good for man to feel unvalued. It is not good for man to feel unremembered. It is not good for man to feel uncared for. Until that need is met, he cannot be human. He cannot be, he cannot function rightly. When you begin to negate this, that leads to all this mental sickness, because this goes to the very core of who we are. We cannot function rightly if we don't have the right connections in our life, right? So it's not something we can push aside, and then there's no excuse about it. Now, the level and intensity of connection for everyone might be different. The level of connection we all need is not the same. But you need the one that will make your life to function. Some people need 100 friends. Some people need 5 friends. Some people need 1,000 associates. Or some people just need 10. To yourself, be true. You would know within yourself, because you would know when you are hungry. You will know when you are lonely. You will know when you're not having the right connection in your life. To yourself, be true. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's not one size fits all. Some people need 1 million followers on their Facebook account. Some people are good with just 5. To yourself, be true. Some people will never open their account to anybody, the word sign that anybody can see. Some people just keep it friends only. Some people will limit it family only. And their life is good. If that is you, stay with it. But that's some other people, if they don't have 100 likes, they cannot function. If that is you, live with it. But to yourself, be true, right? So social integration is all about being able to, you know, participate in the several relationships in our lives, whether it be the strong one, the deep ones, the weak ones, social activities, and identify within the community we find ourselves, right? Because we need other people to live. We need other people to function. We were not created to be loners, right? We were not created to be loners. Uh, we're not created to be loners, right? So social integration is all about, finding the right social support, being vulnerable, because if you're not vulnerable, you cannot find intimacy. If you're not vulnerable, you cannot find connection. Connection is only found in being vulnerable, right? Now, the level of vulnerability is different from all of us, right? And it's different depending on your social fitness, right? I can go on the stage and can stand rejection. For some other person, that could be the end of their life, right? You have to respect who you are, right? Respect your journey, right? So don't go and copy someone else and just go to a place where you have so much rejection that you feel it's not worthy to be alive again, right? Take it at your own pace, one step at a time, one baby step at a time. Grow muscle, grow your social fitness, right? Don't engage more than you are fit for, but don't be satisfied with small strength. Grow your strength every day. Take one baby step after the other and become a better person. Let each day find you a better person, right? That's what's important, right? So we're going to close with this. I'm not going to take the social media today because we're already close to 1 hour. So I'm going to close this. We'll take the social media part next week, and it's just talking about there's what we call healthy solitude, healthy aloneness. There are times you need time with yourself, right? You need time with yourself. It's not just for others, right? You need time to know yourself, to feel known by yourself. Oh. Before you other people will know you, you need to be known by yourself. You need to be seen by yourself. You need to be understood by yourself. You need to be valued by yourself. You need to be remembered by yourself. You need to care for yourself. Because if you don't do that for yourself, no other person will do it for you. Right? So to connect with other people, you need to connect with your own self. You need to know yourself and be at peace with yourself. If you're not at peace with yourself, other people will not be at peace with you. Right? If you want to connect with other people, you need to connect with yourself. And for that, you need a level of time alone with yourself. It's called healthy solitude. Spend time with yourself. Spend time to know yourself. In Christian circle, we'll call it having a quiet time. You're having a quiet time with God, but you're also having a quiet time with yourself, right? You need that to grow. You need that to ascend to whatever height you want to go in life. It's your time you spend to dig deep, right? You dig deep. That depth is what will hold you when you face the world, when people disappoint you, when people fail you. At least know that you can't fail yourself. It's only to the extent to which you know yourself, right? There's also what we call healthy togetherness, right? You cannot spend all your life with other people in the crowd. You will die. For we, the introverts, we only have what we call body count. There are only so many people we can engage with before we lose all our energy. We need to run into a place of solitude to get energy. For the extroverts, they get their energy by engaging with other people. But they don't have a limit of that. There's a place to get to where they need to run back and get strength. What we need to understand is what is healthy solitude, a time we spend alone that we don't spend more than we need to. What is healthy togetherness, we don't spend more than we need to. We need to get that right balance of the two. Healthy solitude, spend time with ourselves. Healthy togetherness, spend time in community, right? We'll say say the devil, we'll say the devil is in the adverb, right? It's too much of solitude is bad. Too much of togetherness is bad. All we're talking about here in engaging is healthy solitude, healthy togetherness. So to have the right complete life, to have the right relationship in our lives and the right quality of those relationships so that we can be fulfilled, right? We can live to the fullest extent of all God has created us to be. Amen. All right, that's where I'm going to stop. Anything you want to add?
I was just laughing just few minutes. Now it's like I had to say for we introverts. So I wanted to say,
Yeah.
are you an introvert?
I sure am. I know people don't believe it, but I am an introvert. I grew up as one, and I've not
Ah,
changed that one. Uh, I don't look like one because I practiced to become who I am, but at the
okay.
core of who I am an introvert. Yeah. So if I don't remember that, I will miss my way. There's only so much of social engagement I can stand. I need to run. Right. I am an introvert.
Okay.
Look like it, I know, but this is because of practice. This is not nature. This is nurture. My nature is introversion. My nurture
Uh,
looks like a introvert, but I must never forget that.
oh, okay. Maybe over the years, maybe you built up to change from that nature of just being one sided. I
My
guess.
nature has my nature has not changed though.
And when I
My
say change,
nature,
I don't really mean change. I mean modifying, because like what you are saying, and what I also believe is that one should not be lopsided, saying I'm an introvert or I'm an extrovert, and then there is no balance.
yes,
So what
yes,
I'm trying to
yes,
say is that maybe like you have taken time to balance that area.
absolutely,
Because I've always
absolutely.
assumed that you're an extrovert anyway. That was I was laughing when I
Everybody
just
does.
started.
Everybody does. I was speaking to one of my bro in the office and he said that is not possible. She said that is not possible, but that's the truth. I am an introvert. That's my nature. But we must not be slave. We must not be enslaved by our nature. We
Yeah,
must we must
yeah,
trump our nature. You don't give excuses in life, right? You
yeah.
you take control of your weaknesses and use them. You don't let them use you. You don't let them limit you. But you must never
So,
forget them also. Because when you
yeah,
when you when you are least aware, least conscious, they can bite you.
true.